sense that storm coming. All downhill from here. Can you sense that storm coming? It's all downhill from here.
What up? What up? What up?
Bam!
All things considered, you know what I'm saying? All things considered.
So all things considered, he has to be about all things considered. We're bringing this shit to life. They're gonna be intrigued, PT. You know we got the sauce.
We're going to get into some serious conversation here in a second.
We got the sauce, man. What is all things considered? What the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? What, man?
What the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we have no idea what we're doing.
823, what's up, fam?
Well, hold on. Let me try to do something different.
This thing is crazy.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Absolutely.
Check 1, 2.
823, what's up, fam?
We're going to get into some serious conversation here in a second.
Gia, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Salute.
What up, fam? I was vibing out, bro.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the live stream, the greatest live stream on YouTube, where we get millions of views. Speaking about average, everyday, normal things that are not so average and everyday and normal. Now, you'll see the numbers go up by the millions as you're watching. Don't be alarmed. Be welcoming to the chat and make sure you say hi. And let's get it in.
I love it. Bro, that was perfect. Fam. That was perfect. I love it, man.
So what's up, man? So what's up? I see y'all. I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Bro, Sunday. We back.
Bayo fan gang. Bayo fan gang. Bayo fan gang.
Why y'all always do this to me? Mine's in the car, bro.
Oh, man. Hey, but that's not a bad place for it to be.
I mean, my other one's in the bags and stuff. You know, I ain't going in the closet, but
That's what's up. That's what's up. I seen, who was it? Thomas that said he just got his Bayo fan?
Yeah, bro.
Gia, get it in. Get it in.
Don't play with it.
So what's up, man? You know, we were live Friday. Then I was live on Tennessee Tactical Ones last night. We've been tapping in like 3 times a week here lately, man.
Really?
But there ain't no short of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? There is no short of shit to talk about. There's all kinds of shit going on, man. I'd like to tap in on something right off the bat that we usually don't really tap in on.
Come on.
You know, I tapped in on a little bit with TT1, but TT1, you know, he tries to have fun and shit. So I tried to start some shit. He wouldn't let me. He just, you know, playing his clips and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? So I said, all right, I'll get Just Josh to tap in with me. TT1 wasn't having it. You hear me? He was not having it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But check your stuff out, though, y'all.
Yeah. I want to ask you, man. I want to ask you, have you heard the Tom McDonald song with Ben Shapiro?
Absolutely not. No.
You have not heard that? It's been like the #1 song and beating out regular recording artists and
No.
Yeah, like topping Nicki Minaj, getting more numbers than Nicki, getting more numbers than Megan Thee Stallion and all these other artists out there, like, and they talking shit too.
What's up with the song, bro? What's up with the song?
You know, it's political. I mean, come on, Ben Shapiro. Okay. Yeah. But he actually raps in it, man. But I guess if you haven't heard it, man, I guess we can't really tap in because you know we can't debate the subject because I got some problems. You know what I'm saying? But also Ryan Upchurch went at Tom McDonald hard. He did a diss song going at Tom McDonald, man, and that joint was kind of vicious. He dropped the N-bomb in that joint and everything.
The who?
The N-bomb.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, there's so much stuff going on.
There is, man. There is.
Hey, bro, why didn't you tell me this like 3 hours ago so I could have like looked it up and, you know what I'm saying, been able to tap in, bro?
I know I should have sent it to you, man, if I knew I was going to talk about it. But the thing that pisses me off, man.
Come on.
The thing that pisses me off is you're letting, you know, hip hop is hip hop, man. It's not about it's about fighting the power. It's not about letting the powers join in. And Ben Shapiro is part of the whole system. I don't care what side he's on. I don't care what he be talking, but he's part of that whole system over there that I try to stay away from, man. Well, you know, no matter whose side he's on and all that shit, man, he shouldn't be involved in hip hop. And for two, I seen where he had on his show, he had Tom McDonald as a guest, and when he popped Tom McDonald on, he was like, yo, what's up? What's going on with you type shit? Like he was trying to talk out of character, and I'm like, that's dry like disrespectful if you ask me.
All right.
Okay. I mean, what if I got up on this joint and let's say I invited a Jewish preacher or something, and then when the Jewish preacher came up on my shit, I started talking like, you know, Jewish, making fun of the talk of a Jewish preacher or something. You know what I'm saying? How would he feel about that?
I got you.
But motherfuckers don't be, these political smart motherfuckers, man. They don't think about that, man. They don't realize what they do is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to see, I think Tom McDonald should have called him out on it. But another thing I got a problem with too is why the fuck is the number one dude speaking out in music, speaking out against, the bad shit going on in America, is a dude that's originally from Canada, man, living in California and shit. You know what I mean? Like he's originally a Canadian.
Really?
Yeah. So like, why don't he ever talk about shit going on in Canada and his motherland and shit and all the bullshit that they got going on? Why don't he ever speak about that? Now, this is just me, man. I speak on shit. People don't agree. People agree. It is what it is. But I just think sometimes things need to be said, and I think it needed to be said.
What are we talking about, bro?
Well, you didn't hear it. You didn't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good, man. We can move on, man. I got my point out there. You'll have to watch it, man. The only thing you have to look up is Tom McDonald, and it'll pop up Tom McDonald, Ben Shapiro. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Dude's song blew up and spread out. He's been on. I don't know the name of these people. These late night talk show hosts.
Okay.
People and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course it blew up because, Ben Shapiro can push it out to his people and shit. And everybody's like, oh, yay, cool, very cool. I'm like, nah, man, I don't think it's that cool, man. I really don't, man. Sometimes I think people go a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, that's Ben Shapiro?
And I for one, I want to hear Stone Cold. I want to hear Stone Cold Americans speaking up in lyrics and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some Redman talk some shit. I want to hear some Method Man talk some shit. You know what I mean? Some real hip hop. You know what I mean? Some Public Enemy. Right now, we need some Public Enemy. How long has it been since they spoke out against the shit? They were the number one political against the system rappers. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I don't want to hear Tom McDonald make another song about America, man. I don't think it's needed. Let's let Ryan Upchurch do them things. Let's let Adam Calhoun do those things. If we got to have somebody doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to play catch up, bro. I'm trying to play catch up. Like I'm trying to. I'm listening. Go ahead.
And don't be inviting these people into hip hop, man. You don't invite. Certain people don't belong in hip hop. Ben Shapiro don't belong in hip hop,
bro. What was the rap about? What was the rap about? Talk to me, bro. What was it about? Like,
how Tom McDonald do. You ain't never heard one of his songs?
No.
Man, all he does is come out with political rap, and he goes against everything. I guess everything that I guess it would be Democrats. He goes against pretty much everything Democrats. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. All right.
I mean the message itself, if you take away who it is and you just listen to the words and you just listen to it, about 80%, man, for me, I'd be like, yeah, I feel you on that, dog. Yeah, I feel you on that, dog. But, there's a few things I don't feel them on.
Okay.
And I don't know, man. I'm an old hip-hop head, man. I was there when hip-hop was born. You know what I mean? I'm 48 years old, man, going on 49.
Right behind you, bro.
Don't use something that took people years to fight through to get it to a point. Don't use that just to make money and make yourself a superstar when you ain't even originally from here, dog.
I feel you.
Just saying.
All right.
And that's right. I said it. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right.
Have some fucking respect for hip hop, damn it.
Nah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm just watching the video now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna dig into it. All right.
But anyway, man. Anyway, there's plenty of other shit, man. You seen this? I sent you a link, man. You see that?
Yeah.
Did you watch the the Twitter joint, the full interview? You probably, I mean, it's a long interview.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had time.
No, I did.
Shit.
Look.
Shit's scary, huh, man?
Hey, let me explain my day to you today, because a lot of people won't understand. Like, in the videos, I still haven't responded to those comments. Tonight, before I go to sleep, I've set aside 45 minutes where I'm going to respond to the comments in my videos. But today, bro, I woke up, paperwork, documentation, 6 o'clock on a Sunday. I'm doing it till 10:30, 11 o'clock, right? Then my old lady, her air conditioning in her car, it did something funny. Jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying? We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to make it happen. So I'm trying to put in an actuator motor and a defrost actuator blower motor and an Infinity QX56. That's when you sent me the information. So what I did is I threw in one of my Bluetooth headpieces, threw my phone in the passenger seat, bro. I'm under the dash, tearing the whole thing apart. I'm listening, and I actually had to stop for a second because what you sent me, bro, is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for the chat, I want you to speak, man, because I'm always running my mouth. So I want you to be able to tell it, man. Explain to him some of the video. Like, what are we talking about here, man?
We're talking about the guy who went to Darian, the Darian Gap guy.
Yeah. And he's a scientist. Something Nisi can
biologist.
He's a really smart dude, a legit dude. This ain't some paid actor or something like that. Like this dude went in deep to find out what the hell's going on here, man. What are we looking at?
Hey, bro.
And the things that he found out and the things that he's seen.
Hey, man. Okay. Long story short, everything we've been talking about is happening. It's happening. And this guy, it's like it's okay, fam. It's like a non-prepper talking about prepping stuff, like going into like the prepping field. You know what I'm saying? Like a fish out of water kind of deal. But he just wanted to see. Like he's not there for an agenda. He's not looking for anything specific. He is literally a person. We're a scientist. If it adds up, then it makes sense. If it doesn't, then it doesn't.
He even said he couldn't even explain to himself why he was doing these things. He just felt like he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do this, but I don't even know why.
Try.
And I'll tell y'all what it leads to, just so y'all know, so we ain't beating around the bush.
Come on.
China ain't fucking around, y'all. And nobody's saying nothing to us about all this shit. And we the government knows. The government's watching motherfuckers all over the place. The Patriot Act and all that shit. They see things in other countries. They got satellites, videos, cameras. They see shit going on, man. And the shit that China's doing is super alarming. Shit, y'all. It's not shit that we're seeing, man. We're not. We're not seeing huge camps of Chinese who won't speak to anybody. And it's not because they're scared of the CCP, right? But it's because it seems like they're down for a mission. And fuck you. I ain't got nothing to say to you. You the enemy. What the fuck I'm gonna tell you anything for? Don't talk to me.
Hey,
and we ain't talking a few.
Yeah.
We talking many. And if anybody watched the Steve Crowder joint, he did a whole hour-long video explaining about the Chinese, how they got this intricate plotting thing to buy land and grow marijuana and bring people in and out, and there's been people murdered on the lands, and
Oklahoma.
It's damn near impossible to figure out who owns what, because you got to be 75% owner as an American, but they got this company that you can go through and do these things, and you know, is the CCP backing all this? I mean, come on, man. China has an iron fist. Anything that Chinese do, China know. China got police right here in our own country that's policing their people.
Legit.
And you're going to tell me they don't know all the shit that's going on? And down there at the Darian Gap, it's more than just a hotel. If y'all remember, we talked on a video, on a live, And Native did a live showing the video and shit, and explained, where they had a hotel where it was just nothing but Chinese, and they were flowing through this. There was a place for them to be before they flowed through the southern border. Well, there's a lot more going on than just that hotel. They got camps down that joint in places that nobody ain't said a damn word about, nobody knew about nothing. And you're not even allowed in those camps unless you're Chinese, unless you're part of the people that's in that motherfucker. And there ain't no little small camp. I'm not talking about 2 people in a tent. I'm talking about these motherfuckers is deep. And they coming up in this bitch. And if the shit's going on in Oklahoma, I can guarantee you it's going on in Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Maryland, New York, Massachusetts, California, Washington. You know what I'm saying? Oregon. You know, New Mexico, everywhere, Arizona. You know what I'm saying?
Try. We're gonna tap in. We have to.
Man, I think our number one worry is 100% China, man. 100%. And he talked about some things that you can't really talk about on YouTube. Y'all gonna have to check this out. It's on Twitter. It's Tucker Carlson. Nisi can drop the info in the chat so y'all can figure out how to navigate over there and get to it. But I mean, they talk about the thing. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that could be going on with all that. Got me a little worried. You know what I'm saying?
Try, man.
It's hard on this YouTube. I know, man. I'm cutting y'all. I just want to let y'all know, man. Don't be frustrated with us, because there ain't but so much you can say on a YouTube, and we say more than you're really supposed to. But we still try to keep from getting striked. We like being here on Sunday, man. It's fun. You know what I mean? This is a way to release all this stress and worry that we go through dealing with all these things. So, we're going to try to keep it straight, but all right, my bad, man. My bad.
That was pertinent information. That was vital information, bro. For me, fam, hey, chat, look, to be honest with you, probably moving forward, y'all really ain't gonna like the things that I have to say in my videos. You probably really won't, because the shit is hitting the fan. It is really getting real. Tribe, we talked about it on the last live, Friday night. Babylon has fallen. Bro, there is nothing anybody can tell me to make me feel any different about the fact that we are being sold out. And look, Potato is the perfect, he is the perfect person to do it. Compromised. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep harking on it. But for my entire prepping game has changed, bro. It's not the fun, lucky, happy-go-lucky prepping anymore. Because not to go too far in, but I'm gonna tell you, bro, the conflict has gone from entities abroad coming into the country. It is going to the militias with their agendas. I just want you to hear what I'm saying. When it all breaks down, they're gonna have their particular agendas, whether they're fighting for 2A, fighting for the people. We're gonna tap in. Then you saw the video I sent you. We now have the coalition of states. That's CW. It's a growing thing. They have said that we are banded now together, moving forward, bro. They have formed They have formed a coalition of the states. I ain't saying that's good or bad, but it is. So we're gonna have to deal with their demands and what they're gonna be requesting from the states. Then we got the feds. Tribe. You know what the feds? You know what the feds are? It's your pensions. It's Social Security. It's military payments. It's the printing press, bro. And people gonna have to decide, either they're gonna get that check and keep it moving or stand and fight. That's what it's gonna come down to. The National Guard ain't gonna be the National Guard if they can't get paid. The military won't be the military if they cannot get paid. I think the states might be able to pick it up, but look, we're gonna have to deal with the militias, the coalition of governors, the feds, and then we can still gonna have to deal with, bro, the cartels and the gangs. My prepping has changed, bro. It's not fun no more. And there's one more. There's more than one more. There's more than one more. Yeah, it's everything outside this country. Seriously, it's China, it's Russia, it's North Korea, and bro, they are communistic. They have absolute and total control of their population. Guess what? Their population is not gonna have a civil war. They got their foot on everybody's neck. We're the country with the freedoms. I'm just saying, my prepping has changed, bro. That video you sent me, it edified everything. Just saying.
And let's not forget, 50-1. China is relentlessly attacking through, let's go layman terms, through computers, through fiber optics, through wires, through these motherfuckers right here. They are attacking us nonstop every day right now. And they outnumber the defense that we have going against it 50-1. 50, and that's just China. If China's outnumbering us 50-1, what the fuck are we doing about the Russian hackers? What are we doing about the Iranian hackers? What are we... Man, you even have your allies still trying to hack. You know, they're still trying to work on things and get the inside scoop on things. But China right now, China's coming at our waterways, our communications, our military, our financial systems, our political emails, text messages, top secret they're trying to tap in, and 24/7 they're coming at us right. They said it on now, you know, I'm not crazy about MSM, but they said it on MSM, over 24 attacks, and I think that was like the first week of this year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, really? Like, they ain't been but like 5 days. They've done over 24 attacks already. Yeah, that's over 24 attacks. That's in the first 5 days. Like, they're just constantly coming at us. If that ain't something to worry about. And now we got them infiltrating the country like crazy. They got camps set up. They got hotels set up just south of the border.
Let's go.
They got boats running to bring them in nonstop. They're buying up our land. They're using our own laws against us. Oh, they can grow weed legally? Well, guess what? China said, fuck that, we in. Now they're buying up our land and growing weed legally. Well, not legally, because there are loopholes and not quite legit ways that they're doing it. But, you know, it's like legal now in some states to do weed and shit. So, you know what I mean? I'm getting confused in my talk, but y'all know what I'm saying. I mean, we got Chinese police policing their own people in our country.
Bro.
They're finding biolabs in California that nobody knew about. What the fuck? Did we not just go through a pandemic?
You know, the saddest, you know. Go ahead, bro.
No, I can go on all night. This could be a 6-hour live stream, and I still won't be done with all the shit we're dealing with. This is too. You know, I look at America like this. I used to think about Babylon, and I thought about this big tower, and I thought America was like the tower, but it didn't have, you know, that many people on it. And there was a ton of people all around it just staring at it like, man, I'd like to get to the top of that tower.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking at it and I just see, you can't even see the tower anymore because people are hanging off the sides of that joker. It's like ants climbing on top of ants, climbing on top of ants. It's crazy, dog.
Hey, you know what killed me about that video you sent me? The thing that killed me is, for years, this YouTube thing, I've always said, no one's going to come from outside and do us in. It's going to be from within. So you know what the thing is now? That video you sent me.
The outside is in.
And guess what?
The outside is in now.
And guess, bro, it's worse than that. So the people that have been allowed to come in, possibly the highest number I heard was 30 million. It could be 20. I don't know. 20 is too much. 10 is too much. 10 million is too much. 5 million is too much. But guess what they're doing now, bro? They're utilizing their rights. Everyone who is here now, they're hitting the judicial system and they're protesting for rights as though they were an American citizen. It's gonna come from within, fam. This is strategic. This is the invasion. Look, I'm sure at some point they're gonna the signal's gonna go out for everybody to kind of, you know what I'm saying, let loose. But right now, we still aren't even paying attention to the fact that these people now are gonna be bogging down the judicial system, claiming for rights because they're here. Bro,
man, I heard a crazy story, man. And I just want y'all to hear the shit I'm hearing. Joe Rogan did an interview with this dude, and this dude told this story. Now, I can't remember who the dude was, but it was Joe Rogan. So if you go watch Joe Rogan, it was like he looked like he was a white dude, a little bit longish hair. Mm-hmm. I can't think of who he might look like, so y'all would know what to go so you could watch it. But he talked about this. He said that down in Texas, there was this family, and the feds swooped in on their land and put them under house detention for 2 days straight. Wow. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. You're stuck in your house for 2 days straight, and didn't tell them why or anything. Just get in your house, stay in your house, do not come out. This family stayed in there for 2 days. After the 2 days was up, the feds were like, all right, everything's all good. Y'all can come out, man. It's all over with. We'll holler at y'all. And the dude at the house, like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of explanation, man. You can't just come on my land. You get us locked up in our house for 2 days. You're not going to tell us nothing. And the feds said, look, man, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there was 9 insurgents that came through, and they came through on your property. And it's all good now, but that's the reason you were locked in your house.
Was that real?
Now, yeah, that's what this dude was telling the story. I mean, he wasn't making it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just have, if you watch Joe Rogan, you'll know what I'm talking. I'm sure somebody even knows what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? Because they've seen the show with Joe Rogan. But 9 insurgents? Well, what kind of insurgents? Now, he didn't give no more information than that, man. I think that's all the feds told the dude, you know what I mean? But you sit there and you imagine, and the dude even said, what, were they sitting there surveilling these dudes for 2 days until they finally wanted to get up on? Did they want to watch them for a couple days to see what they were going to do? You know what I'm saying? How did they know they were insurgents? You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, who's on papers with the feds with, you know what I mean?
I'm thinking in foreign nations, if you're in you're incarcerated, they have to have some type of identification system that they could probably share with the feds. They may not want to, but you know what I'm saying? Some type of, something. And speaking of that, Venezuela supposedly and other countries. Now look, I want to make this clear. I listen to a lot of stuff, and I can tell when fear mongering, when they're trying to get people worked up and riled up to feel a certain way. But a lot of these countries are seriously dumping their prisons, bro.
I heard that too.
New York, that's the problem with New York. They have no respect for any kind of what is it called?
If they go to prison here, it's like a fucking hotel, man.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you go to prison down south in some of those places, it's hell on top of hell on top of hell. You go to prison in America, man, you're getting some toilet paper, 3 meals a day, a nice little bed to sleep on. You can even get a TV. Some prisons, you can get a little video game with the see-through backing and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, you can get drugs in American prisons and shit, chilling, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they come here, they ain't scared of these prisons. They ain't scared of our prison system, man.
Bro, so look, and that made me think, I ain't gonna lie to you. So when we're looking at, I watched a video, it was Fox, and it was a video of New York, and it was these long lines that they have. Long lines, 6-hour waits, long lines, people in jackets, it's cold in New York. And they were saying that we really don't know where a lot of these people come from. Some of these people could be hardened criminals who have killed multiple people. We could be dealing with cartel members. We could be dealing with not to, you know what I'm saying? And we just don't know. And when you got a person that's that knows how to extort, that knows how to, you know what I'm saying, knows how to work in a population with people. Bro, that's different. Standing in the line claiming he just wants his rights just like everybody else. And then look, 10 people down, you could have somebody who has been trained from another country in militaristic, tactical, you know, we don't know who is here. And I think the 3-letter alphabet agencies are trying their best to let us know, hey, bro, for the last 8 months, I've heard warnings here and there about this is an invasion. Bad people are coming by. This is going to be bad. This is not going to end well. This is an emergency. Babylon's fallen, bro. The leader of this free world, leader of this country is compromised.
Man, I say it like this, man. I say it like this. If you're in New York City, if you welcome 100, even 200 immigrants into New York City, those 100, 200 immigrants are going to come in. They're going to have America all around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be America, America, America. They're going to try to adapt. They're going to try to feel that American way. They're going to fall in love with that America, for what America is and the American people. You know what I'm saying? And
yes.
they're going to be welcomed. You're not going to be pissed off at 100 people coming in. You know, America, we do welcome in people that need to be here for serious reasons. But when you put 160,000 motherfuckers all at once into a fucking city, it's no longer that. It's an invasion, and they bringing their countries with them. And they're going to be influencing the streets. They're going to be influencing everything that's going on in that city. No matter how big that city is, 160,000 motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't no joke, man. And we're only hearing about New York City. We're only hearing about Chicago.
Yeah.
I've seen a list of 8 cities that are damn near collapsed. They listed 8 cities that are near collapse or collapsing because of the immigration thing.
27, what happened?
And that's just the ones that are saying it. You know what I'm saying?
27 said, we seen enough. This ain't happening. 27 with Abbott. The coalition of the governors. Bro, they said this ain't happening. So we're going to start to see these cities, seriously, we're going to start to see tough, stringent laws or ideals being played. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be starting to get shipped out from these cities where the governors are starting to stand up. Bro, everything is leading to a conflict, an internal conflict, bro, is create a problem. Go ahead.
Think about this, man. When 9/11 happened, they used that to gain more power. Patriot Act, right? Okay. When 2020 happened, they used that to show mega force, mega power control, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think that if 22 million immigrants are in America and they start fucking up, don't you think that the powers that be could use that as an excuse to gain more control over its people? Oh, well, look, we don't really want to pass these laws, but with all the immigrant stuff that's going on, we got to get some kind of control over it. So we're going to pass this bill that takes your right for this, your right for this, and your right for this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're about to lose.
They about to hit it up. They hitting it up right now. They writing shit up right now. How can we use this?
This for the whole enchilada.
Yes,
this
sir.
One,
yes,
this
sir.
Here? Okay, all right. The 9 to the 1 to the, you know what? Bro, that was one incident, kind of flukish, you know what I'm saying? We know that they're transporting these people on these flights with no identification. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't know the mind state of these people. Mental illness is still a deal.
Oh, yeah.
So that whole 9 to the 1, bro, that, especially with the CCP, that thing could be multiplied times 20 everywhere. China works on they're a century, what is it? They play the long game. Bro, we go every 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Something's going to change, and out with the old, in with the new every couple years. They play the long game, bro. That's why I said, And going back to what you were saying about the Darian Gap, the CCP people, they're unlike the other people coming through from Venezuela and all the other, you know what I'm saying? Hispanic countries, because they don't pay. Seriously, no, bro. They're not dealing with the cartels. They have their entire system. They are bused to Austin, Texas. Money is not an issue for them. That's that video you sent me. He was like, we see them, but it's not the same as the Hispanics. They have their own routes. They have their own places to stay. It's fairly safe for them. They do not talk to us, and they are shuttled effortlessly.
And you know why that the cartels and shit won't fuck with them?
Yeah.
Because China is dealing in fentanyl.
Get them.
No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So when the Chinese is working with the cartels on this big money joint, you know what I mean? The cartels ain't gonna stop them. You know, they probably got agreements and shit. Like, yeah, man, y'all do y'all's thing, man. Just keep giving us these shipments, you know. And think about that. How many different ways China is attacking us right now? From the hacking to the fentanyl to the sending in invasion of their people into our shit, buying up our land. I mean, just the propaganda through TV and through the world, talking like they're the biggest motherfuckers in the world. I'm telling you, man, our biggest problem, our biggest enemy.
Yeah.
The fentanyl problem, that's China, man. 2020, that was China, dog. It is what it is.
Hey, I hate it, man, because, look, hey, fam, seriously, like, y'all don't even understand. I don't want to make it sound like I'm fear-mongering, because...
Shit.
Because you've heard this to push agendas. Oh, it's these people coming in. They're all bad. Da, 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 da. I know there's some good people. But what I'm saying right now is for me, fam, Babylon is falling. I ain't gonna lie to you. What did they offer Potato and his administration for this? What do you think they offered him, bro?
I feel you. I just want to say this, though. Come on. You can't look at these things and think, oh, well, that's just some side people in China trying to push some fentanyl, or that's just some side. Every single thing Chinese citizens do, the CCP is on that shit. That's the most communist, most controlled country besides North Korea that you can get. I mean, nothing goes through from and into China without the CCP knowing. If fentanyl is coming over here from China, believe me, the CCP know it. If hackers is going on, believe me, it's the CCP that has their hand in on it, and they're the ones that are working the shit. If there's a bunch of people leaving China to come into America, believe me, the CCP knows it. You know what I'm saying? And you really have to take that into account, man. You gotta open your eyes and really look at it for what the fuck it is. The CCP is continually on all kinds of fronts attacking America right now. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you know what? And, bro, I'm telling you, I always talk about like trying to be above like the chaos, looking down at it so you'll know which way to maneuver. Oh, they on some BS. Oh, they tripping. Nah. Seriously, don't be mixed up in the confusion. Look, right now, the Bible says a hook in the jaw. China has made no military moves. They've been quiet, bro, because they working behind the scenes. They don't have to. Russia, they got enthralled in this proxy with UKR. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know what the UK and I don't know what they're gonna get mixed up in, but it's probably gonna be in a proxy. We're getting pulled into a proxy with the Middle East, and the whole time. The reason that China ain't saying nothing is because they're invading from the back door. Russia's like, we got them. Russia's like, we will hold UKR and Europe if we need to. North Korea, when North Korea steps in, they're going to be like, okay, we will hold Taiwan. We'll keep them enthralled in Taiwan. The Middle East, that whole thing over there, the Houthis threatening our oil. Bro, it's trust me, they know. Babylon has fallen. We're compromised, bro. They know what's going on. And China's coming in the back door.
and let's not mention Cuba or Venezuela. Cuba's been under. Man, I've watched some videos of people walking around going and visit Cuba and shit. These motherfuckers are driving cars from the 1960s, 1950s. Because the sanctions that America has had on them for the longest time, they can't even import cars and shit, man. They can't. I mean, they are broke. You know what I mean? How could they care about us in the least? They hate us. We've kept them dirt, piss poor, broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And if you don't think that they're an enemy, and you don't think Venezuela has a beef with America, and not to mention some other places down there. I mean, I don't know how Mexico feels about America. You know what I'm saying?
They let it happen. They got, trust me, they know what's up. They let it happen. They know what's up.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Hey man, my whole prepping thing's changed, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. My whole prepping thing right now, it's not about the cool, sexy stuff anymore. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm down here in Texas. I'm looking at. I'm thinking about a full blown invasion with militaristic powers. Not just the zombies coming to get my food. You know that. We can handle that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what we plan for. We got water. We got canned goods. Nah, bro. My whole prep has changed. It's ugly. It's real. It's not fun. There's no way I'm gonna be able to sit in this house. You know what I'm saying? With military powers coming to where I'm at. But I'm gonna be the only house in the neighborhood that's gonna survive with me picking people off with my AR, my 223, my 5. No, bro, that's not how it's gonna work. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people want the sensational, you know what I'm saying? Me and 5 other people gonna stand on the hill and we're gonna defend and do. Man, I'm looking at this thing totally different. I got, instead of one enemy, I got 5 I'm gonna have to defend against from all different directions.
And you're gonna have to think about this too. If we're ever invaded, you know, we automatically think, well, America has this many guns for every person in America, and da 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 da.
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many people that fold instantly. I'm just gonna use a movie for reference.
Come on.
Look at Red Dawn.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, take a look at Red Dawn and think about this for a second. When they invaded Red Dawn, when they came in there, the only motherfuckers that got away and stood up was like 6 or 7 kids from a high school.
Come on,
look at how all the parents were rounded up into the re-education camps and shot down, teachers taken out. I mean, right off the bat, like, if you really think about when something comes about, like, you got to worry about the enemies. But, I mean, think about that mayor in that movie who was trying to save his son. So he was like, well, some of the families are a little off. And then they went and rounded up the other boys' families and shot them dead in the field and shit. Like, it wasn't just the Cubans and Russians that they had to worry about. They had to worry about their own mayor trying to save his son. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and these... I know, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. Nah. We are in deep shit, man. This ain't no joke. We are in some deep shit. I don't know how anybody can look at the world right now, look at America, look at all the things that are going on, and not say to themselves, man, there's no way to turn this shit around. There's no way to calm this down. Every country is against us. And the ones that are with us, they're not so tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
They're coming after our money. They're coming after the oil.
The youth. Supposedly, their TikTok isn't even the same TikTok we got here.
How does this stop?
They got educational TikTok, bro.
Yeah. I mean, how does this stop, man? How is this? I don't even know how Americans can just be out here living a normal life. I don't know how every single American ain't worried about these things and thinking to themselves, what can I do to prepare my family, and what can I do to get these motherfuckers out of office that let this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just Joe Biden.
No,
It's all these motherfuckers up in here, man. There's a whole bunch of politicians been there a whole bunch of time. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers 80, 90 years old. And they've let this shit happen, man. While we sit back and we're blinded because we just want to work and raise our kids and have a wife or a girlfriend. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, when Xi Jinping, is that how you say it? When he came, California, man, where was the coalition of governors then? Where was Abbott? No, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm always gonna keep it. Where was Abbott then? Where were you know what I'm saying? Where was the outrage then? When they lined all of the streets and they got rid of all of the vets and the homeless and cleared the streets and did a whole parade for Xi Jinping. They laid out the red carpet for him. Where was all the outcry and outrage then?
Man, you want me to go in? You want me to go in? I'll go in.
Please.
All right, you want to talk about Abbott and 25 other governors?
Come on, let's do it.
Standing up for the border.
Let's do it.
Come on, y'all. Y'all got to feel me on this. If y'all don't feel me on this, then we ain't ever gonna make it. Where the fuck were they at the past 3 fucking years?
Yeah.
22 million motherfuckers done came up in this bitch. Now all of a sudden you're fucking superheroes?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was y'all at the past 3 years? Somebody tell me something. Because of this fucking election, that's why you out here fucking all over the screens trying to act like you're doing something. Man, you ain't playing me, dog. You ain't playing me. I see the motherfucking trickery. These motherfuckers don't care about shit. And that's just the facts.
Hey, this is my problem right now. Bork just hit it on the head. This is my problem. Seriously. Tribe, again, fam, chat, fam. Above the chaos so you can kind of decipher what's really going on. Hey, seriously, did they allow this to happen? And like, seriously, at this particular moment, decide with the optics and the shock and awe and the election to stand up and did they know about this a year ago, 2 years ago? Did somebody say, hey, look, we're going to have a problem at this border. We're going to need you to let this thing slide.
They know about it. They know about it. Let's this is their thinking. Let's let Biden fail as much as he possibly can. Mm-hmm. And then before the election, we can use everything against him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking up for Biden. I want Biden so far fucking gone. I
Pilgrim.
The way I feel about this government.
What's Pilgrim?
But we can't just sit here and blame one side and not blame the other. Yeah. Because they're just as guilty. They sat around for 3 years, letting all this shit go down, ain't done a fucking thing about it until an election year came. Bro. That's it. Plain and simple. It's right in front of our faces. But we don't think about that. We just fucking, we back Abbott, and we need to shut down the border, and let's jump in our truck and do a convoy. Let's fucking get it on the ball, people. Well, what the fuck has been going on for the past 3 years, man? Where y'all been? Where y'all been? Abbott, I'm talking to you. Where the fuck is your ass been?
Hey, Pilgrim, say it, Pilgrim. Hey, Pilgrim's like, I'm here. You know what to say, Pilgrim. Hey, Tribe, that's what I'm talking about. That's why my prepping has changed, bro. Cause I don't really know who's on my side that's in power. It's looking like almost nobody. It's almost looking like everybody has an agenda, and Babylon has fallen. And you can bro, we're gonna catch flack for saying this, but you can go from Abbott and the coalition of the 27 states, the governors, to the feds, bro. Who has our best interest? Who has America's best interest? Because I can't find it. My prepping's changed, bro.
I can't find it. I can't. I am totally mind boggled. I just can't fucking believe it. I can't believe that there could be people in positions of power running the United States. You have such power and such glory. You could go down in the history books as being some of the best people in life to give people freedom and to truly help those in other places that need help.
Yeah.
And Americans would back that if it was legit. You could make amends with other countries that are our enemies.
Yeah.
We could fix things if we could stop being corrupt and trying to do crooked ass evil bullshit. We could shine as a country. We could change this world to be a better place. But the only thing these motherfuckers want to do is completely crumble the only supposedly free spot in the world. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand where these people come from. They can't be human. They can't be human, dog.
Hey.
They owned by the devil, man. They owned by the devil.
Hey, that's where we're at. I ain't gonna lie to you. One world tribe. So this is another thing. Well, seriously. One world government, all of the CBDC, all that, bro, all of that stuff is coming into fruition, and they're trying their best. I don't know, to destroy. Look, what Ronald Reagan said. Was it Ronald Reagan? The beacon of light seen around it was like the whole beacon of light, of freedom, of hope. Da 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 da. Bro, they gotta tear it down so everybody complies. I'm just saying, and that's where we're at. Everybody's compromised. Babylon is falling. No, is that the name of the movie? I don't even know.
And some people may think. I know a lot of y'all been with me a long time, and y'all know what's up. But maybe there's some new people that have come in, and maybe people think, oh man, this dude really puts on a show for a camera. Nah. Let me tell you, when I'm on the phone with Just Josh, this is how we're speaking. If I'm sitting there talking to Niecy, this is how me and Niecy's speaking. Like, you would damn near think we were arguing when we're just going to fuck off on everything that's going on with this motherfucking country. Like, we're actually worried. Like, I'm just sharing my worry with y'all. I'm sharing what I think about with y'all. Y'all, this ain't no act. I ain't up here acting. This is me. I'm trying to share with y'all the way that I feel about all this shit going on. Because it's gone way too far, man. I just don't see no way out. I don't see no way out. I seriously think within the next, if it all don't just crumble and there ain't no more United States, there's no way in the world we don't divide as a country and end up in a civil, call it a civil war, call it a civil separation, call it what you want, but there's no way we can keep going back and forth like this. There's no way that I thought about this too, man. I said when we watch something with all the Senate and all the House and shit, and they're sitting in their seats, and the president is speaking. Ain't it kind of funny how all the Democrats are on this side and all the Republicans are on this side?
Yeah.
Ain't we all Americans? Ain't they supposed to be working together to get shit done for the American people? Why do they have to be so divided in their own house, in their own place of business? Why do you have to separate them and put all of them over here and all of them over here? Shouldn't they be mingled in with each other? Don't they need to fucking talk to each other to get shit done? I'm telling you, man, it's fucking crooked. The whole fucking situation is crooked as fuck, man. And ain't you sick of it as an American? Ain't you fucking sick of it? Ain't you sick of losing America? I know I am. I'm fucking fed up. I can't stand it no more.
Try. It works for a lot of people, though. Seriously, look, the con. I'm just saying. I'll talk about bird's eye view, looking down. The con works for a whole lot of people. Look. It swings left. It swings super left for 4 years. It gets crazy. Things get out of control. And then it swings back the other way. That's the dopamine that they dangle. The pendulum. Other countries, bro, China got to look at us and be like, y'all are crazy. What is? But that's what we have. We don't want a dictator, bro. But we're compromised.
When's the last time When's the last time that anybody's got on TV when they're speaking about things and they brought God up, or they asked God or Jesus to look over us and really like yeah, of course you'll hear God bless America and God bless the Americans, or God bless the state of Texas and God bless the USA. No, you have to do more than that. You have to do more than that, man.
Yeah.
We and you know I'm not a huge religious person, but I think we need God's help now more than ever. And this land. Now I'm not no smart dude when it comes to this stuff, but America was freedom of religion. Why ain't we talking to God, man? Why ain't we asking him for guidance? Why ain't we asking him, man, please, man, help Joe Biden, man, for real. God, if you're listening, help Joe Biden, because he's a senile old dude who don't know what the hell he's doing, and he's ruining our country.
Pilgrim.
Please tap that dude on the shoulder, man. Please tap the people on the shoulder, the American citizens who would vote for this shit to go into office, if that's what's really going on. God, let me ask you, man, will you please give us a fair election this year? Please, when the election comes, will you please let the people of America pick who they want in office? Will you please tap each and every person that's in politics right now? Will you tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, you now work for the people like you always should have. You're not allowed to do all this crooked, conniving stuff anymore. Because this country needs God,
Amen.
man, big time.
Amen, brother. Let me throw an amen on the end of that one. I know it
Press
wasn't supposed
one.
to be like that. Let me throw an amen on the back of that one.
I'm a hit.
Amen. Bro, the whole country, the whole country should be up. What is it? Up in evils? No, not up in evil. The whole we should be having protests right now, nationwide. Stop and close the borders, nationwide. Biden should have to answer to the entire country, doing protests in every city to stop the border, to stop this border crisis, and not just Eagle Pass, but all of the 200 other spots that's still wide open. But everybody's working. Everybody got bills, groceries through the roof, mortgage rents through the roof, car payments through the roof. Medical bills through the roof. Everybody's distracted. We gotta keep our head down and keep moving. Stay up on top so we don't become homeless. It's happening, bro.
Man, they're giving.
I know.
I know a lot of y'all know this, but I think it's important to say. We're in front of this screen. Maybe there's some people that don't know that we have homeless veterans, we have homeless citizens, we have homeless that are mentally ill, that need help. It doesn't mean that we should throw them away. We should be helping. We should be helping our people, but yet we'll leave them out on the streets to wither away and disappear, while we bring in people that ain't even supposed to be here and give them money, health care, 5-star restaurants and hotels, bus tickets and airplane rides for free. What country does that? How can a country stand tall when you won't even take care of your own people above people that don't even belong here?
Hey,
we need to do something. We need to do something fast. We need to do something today.
It's on our backs, bro. I used to hear like MSM say these things, and I'd be like, okay, all right. It's on our backs, bro. That this is going down. We're the ones that are gonna have to pay the taxes. Or it's gonna come through World War III, but we're the ones that's paying for
all
these
this
$3,000. Yeah, we are. So why are we sitting here? It's just it you know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to keep afloat, keep our head up, keep you know what I'm saying? Keep things going. Yeah, and they know it.
And if we said right now, And I'm talking to business owners, because it would take business. You work by the hour, the business owner takes taxes out of your check. I would ask every business owner, I would ask if I could. Let me word this right. I would ask every single business in America right now, instead of sending people's tax money into the government, put that shit on their check and give it to the people. If the government is throwing our country away, taking your rights, acting tyrannical, not doing the work of the people, it's time to defund the government. You understand what I'm saying? Don't send a fucking dollar to these. I know we got to worry about the consequences. We ain't got to worry about consequences right now. We ain't got to worry about consequences right now. We're being fucking invaded, man. Millions. Let me get Just Josh back on there real quick. Oh, shit. Oh, you disappearing because you scared. No, I ain't being scared. I ain't being scared. No, sir. I'm being for real. Hey, you want to make a difference? You want to make a difference? And I know they probably just go print up some money anyway. These crooked some bitches don't give a shit. The only reason they take our money is to keep us poor. Because the poorer we are, the easier we are to control. Plain and simple. Why you think there's only a very tiny, minute little piece of people that can have a lot of money? You know what I'm saying? It's designed this way, man. They want to keep all of us in the fields, but they got to entertain us. So you got to have your jugglers. You got to have your singers. Yep. They got to put that in front of us because they know that if all we do is sit in the field and pick cotton, we're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
So they got to put some kind of stimulant in front of us to make us feel some type of way. So pick your favorite football team. Pick your favorite singer. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said the mouse will. Yeah.
But we got to do something as a people, man. We got to do something here. We got to do something. Well, I mean, what?
Hey, it's going to happen. Look, when we've talked about this on lives, seriously, lives with me, Native, the crew, we've talked about this. You know when it's going to happen? It's gonna happen when the decisions are taken out of our hands. That's when it's gonna happen. When you can't go to that job to get a paycheck, when you can't go to the bank to withdraw money because it's gone, when you can't go to the grocery store to get food, that's when it's gonna happen.
And that's happening right now. How many people you think out there can go to the bank and get money out? They ain't got no fucking money. How many people can go to the grocery store and buy up some groceries? They don't have the money to buy up no groceries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's happening right now. It's not as bad as it can be, but it's bad.
Yeah, conditioning. That's what they're doing. Conditioning.
My refrigerator ain't the same as it was 3 years ago.
Mine either, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It really ain't.
No.
I go in that motherfucker, I'm like, man, shit. Yeah, man, I didn't eat peanut butter and jelly for a couple years. Now I'm actually enjoying peanut butter and jelly. Let me tell you, the other night I ate noodles and butter and enjoyed that shit. I was like, man, I remember this when I was a kid, man. We ain't had shit to eat. We ate that noodles and butter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But what the fuck is going on, man? I want a Big Mac, motherfucker. I want a Whopper with cheese.
That's $12.
I know.
No, that's $14.
Yes.
Bro. Yeah.
Chat. I know y'all feel me. On this. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Even if you got a little bit of extra cash, you still ain't buying shit like you used to. You're like, nah, man. Fuck them steaks, man. I'm gonna get these couple packs of hot dogs.
$36 for two. Y'all done lost Kroger's. Y'all done lost y'all mind.
Right.
Ground beef was $8.99. I was like, y'all done lost y'all mind too.
Man, it's like it's ground beef, like, man, $20 for a pack of hamburger.
Yeah, man.
The fuck?
It's ridiculous. Bro, I was putting together a video. I was driving, you know what I'm saying? I uploaded it, but I don't know. I probably won't even publish it. But, bro, seriously, it was an immigrant dude, and he was like, I think everybody saw it at this point on MSM, and he was like, "Is this the American dream? I'm freezing. Is this the American dream? I'm starving. I'm freezing. It's cold." And bro, I did the video on it because legit, hey fam, no other country, tribe, fam, no other country is taxed. Europe comes close, but we're taxed on everything, every purchase, our income, everything. These immigrants don't understand, bro. To come to this country, okay, there's a reason that there's a process, and that's to acclimate them to how much we work in this country. They think it's all just free. No, the gas is taxed, the groceries taxed, the check is taxed, to breathe is taxed, the water is taxed. It looks good, but we work our ass off for everything that we have in this country.
Yeah. And think
they
about
don't understand that.
Think about that. If you got a country that's 70% unemployed and 300,000 people come from that country, 70% of them motherfuckers probably, and it's probably more than that because they're the ones that are really down and out that are coming to this country. It's probably more like 90% of them don't even think about work. They don't think about work.
Right.
There's 70% unemployment in this country where they live. And they're going to come in here and what you expect them, they're going to come in here and they're just going to be some working ass motherfucker? No, it don't work like that, man. You don't change overnight. Some people don't ever change.
Right.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep it even realer with you. Seriously, I'm going to keep it even realer with you. So a lot of these countries they coming from, $100 USD, where they're at, that's $1 million.
Yes.
So when they come in here, they like, oh, we made it. We want our nice car. You know what I'm saying? We want our big house on the hill. Nah, bro, that's not how it works.
Man, I got $100, man. I can get a house, a car. I can get health insurance with this month. I can get a whole new wardrobe. I can fill up my refrigerator. Then they go to the gas station and realize that $100 gone if you put a half a tank of gas in that motherfucker. You go to the grocery store, you're going to be able to fill up your cart about 20% with $100. That $100 go to buy some clothes with $100. See what you come out with.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next issue. That is going to be the next humanitarian issue that we're gonna have. They're here and they don't, bro. I saw on that video you sent me another one, a different one you sent me. There was a school, like an elementary school somewhere up north, and the mom was just pissed. She was like, thanks very much, because now my kids can't go to school. They're clearing out schools so that they can have like beds for the migrants. Yeah. This thing is just getting started, bro. It's gonna be a humanitarian crisis at the time of election, if we have one. But,
man, you got 50 Cent dropping shit talking about maybe Trump is the answer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you got people in the streets of New York talking about, man, bring Trump back. Yeah. That's how fucking bad it is, man. Man, you have Michael Rappaport. That dude hated Trump more than anybody I ever knew. And he up on that motherfucker going crazy. Get fucking Biden the fuck up out of here, man. Well, I might have to vote for Trump. Like, what? Yeah, and hey, man, it speaks to the masses. It speaks to the masses, man. Yeah. And I tell you this. If some crooked shit goes down in this election,
exactly.
I don't know, government. I don't know if y'all gonna want the heat from that, because it ain't just gonna be the Republicans. It ain't just gonna be you gonna have the streets on your ass this time. People are fed up. They're fed the fuck up right now. Everybody.
Trump. Yeah, you're gonna have the coalition of governors. They gonna have a voice and say, no. Watch when they really start like casting ballots and polling and stuff. The coalition of governors, watch how they handle these elections. I'm telling you, it's gonna be different. They have broken to a certain extent. They've moved away from the Fed. They're saying, I am no longer, you know what I'm saying? We don't.
But that scares me though. Because You know, we all talk about there might not be no election. And with all this shit going on, with all these people flooding in here and the way China's coming at us, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
You made me see something.
if the government loses control of something, they always do something drastic to get it back. You know what I'm saying?
You made me see something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And let me throw this out there for y'all. Tucker Carlson is in Russia.
Bro.
And the word is he's trying to do an interview with Putin. Now, Tucker Carlson gets them big views.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of make you wonder, like, damn, Tucker Carlson's going to give Putin the floor like this?
Right.
You know?
Bro.
What the fuck is going to be said? What are we going and I know we can't trust Putin like that. But at the same time, will there be some truth told?
Hey, and you remember what we mentioned too? If this thing does go, hypothetically speaking, if this thing does go south, if the coalition, the governors, if they start to get in the bond and the feds really come in hard, strong force, F-22s, you know what I'm saying? All that crazy stuff. We talked about that. What if Russia's like, okay, well, we still want you guys to be free. You know, we like what the 27 states are doing, so we can send you some armaments to try and help repel the feds. We talked about that. That's how I see something like that unfolded. That's the only way. I don't know.
Let me ask you this, man. Chat, let me ask y'all this. Why in the fuck do we have to live on a world where ever since I was born, we've had to be enemies with Russia? And let me ask you, why do we got to be enemies with Cuba? We can't look at other people and say, oh, they're crooked, they're murderous, they're vicious, they're this, they're crooked, when we know that our own is no different. I mean, and I'm saying our government is different from a Russian government. I know this. But I'm saying there's crookedness and embezzlement and payoffs and just terrible shit that goes on with our government too. Why in the fuck do we have to live in a world for our whole lifetime having enemies like Russia? Why the fuck can't people get together and say, look, man, why don't we try repairing this relationship? Why don't we try working with Russia to build a better world? Yes. In one way or the other. If we can be friends with Israel, and we can be friends with France, and we can be friends with Canada, and we can be friends with Mexico, then why the fuck can't we be friends with Russia? Or at least try to be. At least try to work on relationships. Why is it always got to be fucking war all the time for now 50 fucking years? Mm-hmm. We the people, we're putting these people in power to deal with these things, and we keep re-electing these folks. If the elections work, we keep re-electing these folks to keep doing the same. That's the definition of insanity. Yeah. To keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. When are we going to look at it and say, man, why don't we try to repair some of these relationships? And it sure seemed to me like we had somebody in office that was actually trying to do that a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He did. I mean, he went and met with North Korea, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to figure this shit out, man, before it's a nuclear holocaust.
Hey, man. Hey, my prepping's changed. That's all I can tell you. My prepping has changed. Seriously. That's all I can tell you, man. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I got to be ready to take on any and everything from all different directions. Yeah. Bro, there's enough food on this planet for everybody. There's enough sunlight. There's enough energy. There's enough water for everybody to have full bellies. You know what I'm saying? Even all the starving kids in Africa. There's enough for everybody. But that's not how.
But you have a few families that want to control the world. And that's what it comes down to, man. You have a few families, a couple hundred families that want to rule the entire world, and they look at everybody like they're nothing but slaves, and they don't give a flying fuck about them. It's greed, man. Money is just tickets that you collect so you can get more control and more power.
All it is.
Everybody on this planet could eat safely. Everybody on this planet could drink safely.
Mm-hmm.
It's so terrible, man, what these people do. I just don't know how they get away with it. I don't know how there could be 8 billion people on this planet and a couple thousand have that much power and that much rule to keep it so fucked up. It just makes no sense, man. We are not an intelligent life source. If there's aliens, man, they're looking at us like we're dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nothing but fools.
Bro, they say we're just containers. That's the latest and greatest in my UFO fallen angels studies. They say we're just containers. That's all.
And think about this, man. How good does it feel to do something good for somebody?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel great? How good does it feel when somebody does right by you? It just puts a feeling in you like, damn, man, I love that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yet here we are. All we try to do is hurt everything. It just doesn't make no sense, man. How can we be so ignorant? You know, we just want to fight and argue and destroy everything that we come across. Greed and deception. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable.
That's what they give us, bro. Seriously. Man, everything could be so different. I've said it a couple times. Millions of people have said it. Things could be so different, bro. But that's what they give us. The rat race. You got to step on somebody else to do a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to take a loss. Somebody gets the profit. This is not how any of this is supposed to be, man. As human beings, it's not.
Nope.
But this is what they give us: rent, mortgage, car payment, taxes. Bro, we're supposed to be living our lives as human beings, bro, enjoying our family, raising our kids, being prosperous, spending time and being upright, honest, just loving human beings, bro. I know that sounds fairy tale-ish, but I'm just saying. And they got us in the rat race.
And what's so crazy? Man, we actually have a book to go by. You know what I'm saying? We got the rules set out for us that could make us all feel great and love life and be happy. Yeah. There's rules out there, man, but we ignore those, and they want to get rid of those. They don't want God involved in nothing. He's let us know how we can fucking live right.
Simple.
And be happy and love one another. But nah, we don't get that, man. We don't get that. We just want to fight and fucking argue, man. Fucking argue. Bayo Fang Gang, y'all. Bayo Fang Gang. You know what I'm saying? Bayo Fang Gang.
You can make me go out to the car. Bayo Fang Gang. Yeah, man. We're in the mix, bro.
It's the pressure, man. We get on here every Sunday, man. And we talk about this shit, man. I don't know how many times we can talk about this shit to try to wake people up. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying in the beginning.
And I'll be honest, man, that's why I'm trying to do thumbnails different and trying to do titles different, because I want to reach more people. You know what I mean? I want more people to hear this shit, man. I don't even know if I'm right or wrong, but I want more people to at least try to think about things a little different. Don't be swamped down with the MSM bleeding into your brain. So you believe everything that they're telling you. You need to listen to some regular folks like me and Just Josh, Native Voice, POTB, Hutch Homestead. You know, Rip Curl. Yeah. Go follow Rip Curl, man. He puts out great videos. Drop the link in the chat, man. Go listen to Native when he does a live, man. Every chance you get, if you're new here, go check out Native Voice. See what the fuck is really going on. That way you can check yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, I just been looking at shit all wrong, man. Or maybe I just been looking at shit different, and maybe now I'll look at shit a little bit more different than I was. Yeah. You know?
Hey, bro, man, I'm telling you, I don't know. A lot of times I catch flack for the ideas that I have and the things that I say, but the coalition of the governors, 27 states. Hey, that's what I wanted to ask y'all. Hey, chat, how much, seriously, how many states do you have to have before you have some type of power? You know what I'm saying? Is it like 50-50? Is it like we got 52, so we got total control? Is it something like that? I don't. Anyways, but like the coalition of governors, bro. Right now,
appreciate you, Native.
Right now, bro, there are some people. There are some people right now who are absolutely elated and in love with the fact that those governors are standing up. And I applaud them because something does need to be done about the border. But like you said, where were they 3 years ago? Where were they 2 years ago? Is this smoke? Is this the optics? Is this smoke and mirrors? Is this a plan that was pre-thought out 2-3 years ago? You know what I'm saying?
And we need to tell them that. You know, if you get in front, if you get in front of that dude, tell him, say, look, yeah, we stand with you right now, man. We got your back. But, dude, where you been the last 3 years? And don't lie to me, man. Don't lie to me. Y'all need to do more. You know, now all of a sudden you want to be Superman. You want to be a superstar. What? You want to run for fucking president 4 years from now? Now all of a sudden you want to be the man. Like, come on, dog. Come on, this ain't about your FaceTime on TV. You don't get held up in the crowd like you're some superhero. No, man, fuck that. You should have been doing shit for the last 3 years. We shouldn't have this many people in this country right now,
bro,
because of the shit you should have been doing in the past 3 years.
Hey, man,
these are just men and women. These politicians, cops, judges, they're just men and women. They're no better than nobody else. You can take the biggest fucking judge on the planet. He's no better than that fucking dude who's living on the streets and can't eat. He's no fucking better, man. He's just a human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, man. We got to hold these people accountable. If you're going to be in a position of power, if you're going to have the fucking say-so for us, we the people, then do your fucking job and do it right. Don't just play some political games so you can gain more fucking money and control. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here if you do. Bye. And we need to start getting these motherfuckers out of here. Plain and simple.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing, though, bro. So we talk about CW 2.0. This is how it works. This is how. Look, citizens, when we start hearing about CW 2.0, I always say everybody should be hitting the streets right now with signs saying no CW. We are united. The people of this country are united. That's what you should be. The flag should be flying on overpasses of highways. We are united. But sure enough, it's gonna happen because you're gonna have a certain amount of people that's gonna be with the coalition of governors. You're gonna have a certain amount of people that's gonna be being paid by the feds who will not stand up. And they know if they do fight, they will lose all of their retirement, which could be a lot of money, a comfortable life. And they know that, bro. And that's why CW 2.0 is probably gonna happen, because we're still instead of choosing to take a side, we haven't decided that this country is for the people, the forefathers. That's why they granted us the right to have those things, so that we can, even when they're not here anymore, we can still stand united as a people. But
we've lost our way because the people leading the group that's walking went down the wrong path. But at this point, they went down the wrong path, hit another wrong path, hit another wrong path. We're so fucking lost, I'm not sure we can find our way back. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's how they want it.
And it's scary, man. Like, we talk a lot of shit. I get riled up. You know, I I like talking to y'all, man. I like expressing myself to y'all, man. I feel like y'all got my back and I got y'all's back. But
Yes,
at this point, man, I'm not sure we can fix this, man. And I'm prepping up. Food, water, yeah, and that's my main two things right there, man. Food and water. I'm really worried about looking out my window and seeing foreign invaders. I'm really worried about somebody could actually take over some of these state buildings that are not American. I live on the East Coast. I'm really worried about we could see 1,000 ships with 10,000 planes all of a sudden in a day, and we're getting fucking messages on the TV that, oh shit, this is it, and then the TV goes out. I talked to Nisi and I told her, I said, if any, we talk about it all the time, and I told her, and she's with me. I said, if something ever pops off, I'm not going to be in some camp. I'm not going to be whipped and chained and beaten and tortured by these. Like, I'm going out like that.
Yeah.
And I'm going out like that. Like, I'm not scared of death, man. You know what I mean? I'm not. I respect it, but I would much. I'm not being tortured. I'm not going under another government rule like an aggressive, hateful group from another country coming in here and taking over and doing shit to us that we could never imagine.
They're here.
And the thing about it is, it can fucking happen. Everybody says it can't happen. It can fucking happen.
They're here.
Especially in these cities and shit. Some shit can really go down. What is Joe Biden going to do? What the fuck is Joe Biden going to do? He won't even, man.
Pastor. Hey, Tribe. Hey, bro, you be
I ain't going out like that. I ain't going out like that. Y'all motherfuckers come to my door, I swear. And I'm not talking about police. I'm not talking about my own. I'm not talking about our feds and shit. I'm talking about foreign invaders. If they come over this bitch and they come from mine, we going out like that. We gonna both be going out like that. That's just all there is to it. Cause I'm too scared to be up underneath somebody's rule. I'm American, man. I ain't used to that shit. I done lived 48 years. I ain't gonna have my sons looking at me and I'm 100 pounds starving to death, bruises all over my face. Cause you done beat the shit out of me every day for the past month. I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
And I think we really need to look at that. And there's a lot of motherfuckers in this country that want to do harm to us. We gotta. If y'all don't think terrorist attacks are gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
That's what I was about to say, bro. Hey, can we play with this for a sec? Hey, chat, fam, can we play with this one for a sec? Bro, I like to throw around ideas. I don't have the answers. So, what if this whole migrant thing, right? It was just playing with this. It turns into, like I said, under the guise of it turns into a humanitarian thing. We can't shelter all these people. We can't feed them. We can't find work. Right? It just becomes a problem. MSM starts pumping it daily. They already are pretty much starting that campaign of the problems that we're having with the immigrants, which is why you know what I'm saying? The Council of the 20. What if it gets so bad in the next 2 months? So bad, bro, that these migrants literally they start rampaging. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just saying it doesn't even have to look like, attacks, but just in the streets, overwhelming numbers, just causing problems. They disregard for the police, just, you know what I'm saying? And then I guess a few that are here for the real deal, they start to do their thing. Man, all these signs, everything is the chaos of it all, bro. It all points to like an internal conflict. And Tribe, look, fam, chat, before we go any further, let's just say we are actively bombing Middle Eastern countries as we're talking about the internal conflicts abroad. B-1 bombers been tearing stuff up. repeatedly. Bro, I'm just saying, it's a lot going on, fam. A lot.
And they say there's a bunch more coming, man. There's a bunch
Yeah.
more coming. And there's millions and, I mean, Jesus. What was it, Yemen? They had like 2.2 million people in the streets protesting. Really? Protesting the whole, Israeli-Gaza thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I heard Go ahead.
I stand with America. I'm not about that picking sides over there with Israeli and Gaza. I'm not about that picking sides with Ukraine and Russia. I'm not about that, man. I stand with America. I'm American. I'm worried about America. Period. I think all of them are wrong. I think Ukraine's crooked as a motherfucker. I think Putin's crooked. Mm-hmm. I think Israel's crooked as a motherfucker. I think Hamas is crooked as a motherfucker.
All governments.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't stand with or against. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not my place. What I'm worried about is this right here. What I'm worried about is y'all in that chat.
Yeah.
I'm worried about y'all's kids, y'all's grandkids. I'm worried about my grandkids. I'm worried about you, Just Josh. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, bro.
And that's all I give a fuck about, man. Fuck all that other shit, man. That's their problem. But yet, here we are, working our ass off to give government money so they can send it to them to keep funding these wars.
Yeah.
And keep having beef with women and children dying. Along
they ain't
with
us.
Nah. They don't give a fuck about what we think. They take our money and do with what they want. And it's sickening.
Yeah.
And then they put propaganda in front of us on these TV sets. They flood you with Taylor Swift bullshit. Or they get some dude to sing a song with Ben Shapiro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but man, I'm telling you, man, this shit is so fucked up. This shit is so fucked up, man.
Hey, but we at the mix. We're at the mix, bro. There's a new system coming in. The world governments have abused us and all of the financial systems so much that it has hit a point to where they cannot keep the facade anymore. That is why World War III, that's how we pay off our $40 trillion debt. World War III. And then we go into the whole new deal. Crypto. Bro, hey, did you see the new Apple? You didn't see the Apple goggles, did you?
Yeah, I seen them.
I did a video.
People walking on the streets with them and shit.
I told them.
Doing shit as they're walking and shit.
I told them. Yeah. Bro, try going to different countries and it translates in real time what people are saying. It translates the money. All of that. New systems coming, bro.
Yeah. But I think a whole bunch of people gotta be erased from this planet for the new system to be 100. So I think we got a whole hell to go through before the new system. You know what I mean?
Try, yeah. The Georgia Guidestones.
Something's coming for America, man. Something is coming for us big time, man. Something is gonna happen, and it's gonna be. How can it not, man? How can you can't do everything that's been done and not have it happen?
Mm.
I got on here and I was all hyped up and going crazy about this whole Texas thing and the border thing, and I'm sure a lot of us was.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of pisses me off though, man, because I feel like I got duped. I feel like I'm getting duped all the time, man. These motherfuckers are putting this shit in front of our face, making us get all up in our emotions. I'm worried about all the people that follow me on YouTube. Like, man, prep up. And I think you should be prepping up.
Yes.
But it's not the shit that they're showing us, man. The shit that's gonna go down, they ain't showing us that.
Seriously. Tribe. You know what's sad, bro? and these are the thoughts that I have, and I don't really say like a lot of stuff like, you know what I'm saying, on here or like openly, but these are just thoughts that I have. You know what's sad? The sad part is that next week I'm probably gonna go down to the academy, grab a few more freedom seeds to make sure that I can defend myself from the people who will probably come in to either try and take my food or get my food. Bro, it's just it's more Americans. They have us ready to let other Americans have it for a can of beans. But what am I supposed to do? My family got to eat.
Man, you gotta
Yeah.
protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself. I mean, shit.
That's where we at though, bro. Like seriously, Drop. Come on, fam. Hey, in the chat, man. And Rip. Hey, I know. I know we got them things, and we are ready to defend our stuff for the zombie hordes, that the unprepared, the invaders. We are ready to. Whoever comes, we're ready to do a thing, bro. That's the level of you know what I'm saying. That's how much they've gotten to our heads. Instead of us saying, "No, it ain't gonna be none of this," because we all want to coexist peacefully, but it's not gonna happen. We're gonna be knocking each other down, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We're gonna be taking each other out, knocking each other down, prepared to do the hard things, the bad decisions, whatever it takes. It's gonna be survival. Get it out the dirt. Yeah.
And it's gonna be tribal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be people sticking with people and because they got us so divided in our minds, and we don't even know it. Like seriously, we're so divided. They've been working on us since birth for decades.
Yeah, man.
I mean, when the shit goes down, we're still under that spell that they've had us under for so long.
Yes.
You
see it.
Yeah,
man.
And no matter how much you might want peace, no matter how much you might care enough to where you would welcome in somebody when times are hard, you may love everybody, and you may want to welcome them in, and you'll be open arms and give me a hug. But the person that you're welcoming them in, he's probably not feeling that way. He's thinking, this dumb motherfucker. Boom, he comes in, and the next thing you know, you're wiped out, and he has all your shit. And these are the things that we got to deal with. This is why it's so hard to change things.
Yeah.
You know, because one person might feel love, but the other person's feeling hate. And they ain't listening to Tribe when Tribe says, man, we need that love more. He's listening to the motherfucker talking about, man, let's get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That's where we're going.
And it's so bad that even the ones that love and want nothing but unconditional love, even they're starting to be like, well, I can't be like that anymore. Now it's time for me to go hard. Now it's time for me to be vicious, because everybody around me is vicious.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going to have to be vicious, or else I won't survive.
No more smiling. Yeah.
Facts.
Bro.
Facts.
Look at Bork.
Bork, appreciate you. You should set up a Streamlabs to take donos.
Yeah, bro.
They take less than Google Super Chats. Just a little tip. Oh, yeah. Huh? I don't know a whole lot about that, man.
Get the little thing where it pops up?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how that works.
Really?
Nah.
I mean, I don't either. I just seen it here. There. I don't know nothing about it either. You know.
I just worry about being here and not letting y'all down, man. That's all I worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You get through those tough times where you almost want to give up, and you take your breaks, but man, when you're on it, you got to stay on it, man. I look forward to seeing y'all, and I hope y'all look forward to seeing me and Just Josh, or me dropping a video, or whatever I do. So I'm just trying to stay on it. That's all I'm concentrating on.
Yeah, man. This is special though, Tribe. Seriously, this is special. Earlier today, before we went live, like an hour before we went live, I was like, I ain't got nothing. What you got? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I already know once we tap in and look, once the fam jump in the chat, bro, it you know what I'm saying? It is what it's gonna be.
That's what I think makes it so special, man.
Yeah.
Because we this ain't planned. This ain't
Right.
there's no script. The we haven't even talked today. We didn't text one time. It ain't like we said, man, we're gonna talk about this, and this, man. And if things slow down, we'll talk about this, and that. Man, we just get on here, we're friends, and we talk about what's going on, and we just be honest.
Seriously.
Honesty means the world. If you get on here and you're honest, you're gonna be all right, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. I love it, bro.
Bork,
Hey.
man, appreciate you, man. Meant to say thanks for the streams. Always fun to rant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. That shit helps, man. It ain't the easiest thing in the world. Like, I take shit to heart. I'm a very I don't know what the word is, man. Like, some people can read through the news and take it all in and spit that shit and then they move. I take shit to heart, man. I worry about my country. I worry about my peoples. I worry about friends, family, the future, my kids, my grandkids. So doing this shit and the shit that we gotta do to do this shit, the shit we gotta read on a daily basis, the shit we gotta stay up on. It'd be nice to just say, fuck it all. I'm just gonna have great days until they blow us up. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna worry about nothing, man. I'm just gonna go fishing and live my life and not think about none of it. That would be a blessing.
Yeah.
But it would be stupid on top of that. You know what I mean?
I got you.
What the fuck are we here for if we're not here to figure out how to make things better? You know what I mean? In our own little way. But it ain't easy is what I'm saying. It ain't easy to read these things and think about these things and put these things in our brain day in, day out. That shit takes a toll on a motherfucker, man. You gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying?
That's what pisses me off, bro. Cause the people in power are doing these things. Like, they're pushing these things on us. It's one thing for us to have to respond and react. Families, bro, to them, I saw in another video, somebody said, we're just a number. We're just a social security number to these people. We're just paying into their system. The people high up, they don't deal with us normal everyday people. They don't. We think that they do, but they don't.
Not at all. They don't give
So
a flying fuck.
No, they don't care. That's how they can do it. Bro, there's no way I could get in that kind of power and be doing, man, the border. I would have did everything. I'm probably kicked out and probably, you know what I'm saying, trying to shut the border down. But they got their plans and their agendas and how they want to see this planet being ran, bro. And we really don't have a say so, but we cheer on these people that don't care about us, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how can they sit around and have? If they could think about this, if all of a sudden they could house 160,000 immigrants, why the fuck wasn't they helping the homeless? How could they be in power and know that they are the ones responsible for running shit in their cities or their towns, and they know damn well people are out there freezing to death and starving, and you know what I mean? Like, what are we if we don't help others? Like, it doesn't even feel good if you just live your life and never do nothing for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good to do shit for me. How can these people be in power and the only reason they do something is because of a political agenda? How could you be that person? How could you be that piece of shit? It makes me sick to think that people are like that, man.
And that's the ones in power. Bro, that's how I know this thing. That's how I know Babylon has fallen. Because they don't care about, like, well-being and, you know what I'm saying? It's the money. It's the agenda. It's the plan. That's what they care about. And whenever they start spending big money for stuff that doesn't make sense, like 3 million people, they're giving them $3,000, $4,000 in a cell phone, and they're putting them up in New York, from what I saw, in nice hotels that they're trashing. It's part of an agenda, bro. They don't do anything that does not make money for them. It's part of an agenda. This is the invasion that collapsing the system. That's what I see.
Yep.
Because like you said, the vets could have had, bro, they could have did this for the vets, for the homeless. They could have opened up, you know, they could have did so many things for the people that need it. Mental health. But oh no. And I'm not hating on the migrants. I'm just saying, and now they're about to be in the judicial system, protesting for rights because they're here. That's gonna heat so many people up. They're gonna be suing businesses, bro. Man, watch.
And think about this too. When the election gets closer and closer, and you start having these, because you're gonna have them, these protests in the streets.
Man,
how many more people do they got to put in them streets to protest now?
Yes.
And different types of protests now. Now, BLM's gonna be outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? LGBTQ, they gonna be outnumbered. There's gonna be other protests in the streets now, and they gonna be swarming. It's about to get really fucked up in this country, and I know it's already fucked up. Believe me, I'm with y'all. But
they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it because it'd be too obvious. But so the cell phones, all these migrants, they had to give them cell phones supposedly so they could make their court appearance 6 months, 8 months down the road. That's how they're supposedly tracking them and stuff. But could you imagine for benefits coming to this location at this particular time? You know what I'm saying? Just if you're not here, then you don't receive this this next month's benefits. And it just so happens to be some kind of rally or some type of this thing could go all different kind of ways, is what I'm saying. It could. Yeah. They don't have to vote, but they could, crazy times, bro.
It is, man. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane, man. Are y'all prepping up out there, man? I know y'all are. I know y'all just as worried as everybody else, man.
Yeah, bro.
And there's no solution. There's no solutions, man. There's like we're helpless out here, man.
Yep.
The only thing we can do is prepare and have the defense for ourselves when something goes down, and as best as we can. You know what I'm saying? Like they're even trying to squash having militias and shit in this country. Like you're not even gonna be able to build a defensive group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
I know.
We can't let these people do this. We can't let these fools get away with this shit, man. We need to get people in office. If we're going to run off this system, we need to get people in office. We need to change the whole shit up, man. We need to change the game.
They got a plan. They got a plan, bro.
Yeah.
They got a plan.
So what do we do, man? What do we do? Prep up? Try to connect with those that see what's going on. Try to help those that don't see it. Wake the hell up.
Yeah.
Hey, pray, man. Pray. I guess.
Hey, try, man. Hey, for me, anybody that's watched my videos, y'all know how I roll. You know I try to kick the spiritual stuff every now and then. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now, my preps, like I said, it's not the fun, glamorous stuff. It's the hard stuff. But man, this is gonna sound crazy, but legit, bro. Now I'm prepping smiles. I'm prepping conversations with people that want to have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like life, meaningful conversations. I'm prepping the good memories. I'll take those things with me wherever I go. I'm sure of that. The interactions, these lives, me and you, the conversations, the people in the chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Call it prepping spiritually, but I'm making sure that I pay attention to that, bro. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity just to be here, to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to be here.
No doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you 1,000%. Man, this is where I get it off my chest. These Sunday nights that we do, man, this is where I get it off my chest. I feel like I'm sitting in a room with nothing but friends, and we're screaming at the world, man, letting this shit off our chest. You know what I mean? We're praying that somebody hears us.
Yes.
You know? And that's the truth, man. I'm praying that somebody hears me. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If we could only reach more people, man, because I think we come at things different than these. We don't have an agenda, man. We ain't propaganda. We're not funded by somebody. We're not in people's faces to tell them something because somebody else wants us to.
Yeah.
This is real American shit that we're doing, man. This is real human shit that we're doing. When we sit up here and we talk this shit, and these motherfuckers won't let our voices get out there, man.
I know. They don't want it. They don't want it. Yeah.
But the only thing you can do is just keep on hustling, man. Keep on. I mean, I see the shit, man. You know, like I've been doing this shit, you know, over 3 years. I've never had a video go nuts.
Yeah.
I think, you know, one of my biggest videos was a fishing video that me and Nisi did. All the important shit that we have talked, all the shit that we have talked that might help people.
Yeah.
With just prepping for hurricanes or prepping for tornadoes and shit. I mean, I can't imagine how many hundred of hours I've spent on live streams. Yet, nah, man, we're not gonna let people hear you. No, sir. We don't want people to. No, sir. We can't have that. You know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right. You know what I mean? But it's very frustrating because you'll see somebody else. They'll have a channel, and something will get 7,000 views, 10,000 views. And they're stacking wood or they're picking their fucking nose or something. It's like there's more important shit going on right now, man. People need to wake the fuck up, man. You need people out here screaming in people's faces. This is what's going on. You do not understand what the fuck is really happening. You're listening to MSM. They're making it seem like only 3 people crossed the border today when there was 6,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's every day. Like, you don't see these airports putting up these black curtains because they got hundreds of fucking illegal immigrants sleeping in there.
Right.
And they got military men coming in trying to do some undercover drafting type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, for me, it is hypothetical. In the middle of a shift, for me, I hope that people, hey fam, if y'all can, look, we won't ask for a whole lot. Share it out if you can. Share it out. Try to reach more people. But tribe, for me, this is what I see, bro. Shift CW 2.0, WROL. When the feds do come in, and they're like, hey, we need this house. We need how did they do it? You know what I'm saying? We need the house and all the food. We're commandeering it. Some way, somehow, you stand your ground. Probably not gonna happen. And you manage to defend them, fight them off. And then all of a sudden, you're like, where are the coalition of governors to fight these people? And then here they come over the hill. Well, we need to commandeer your house for our team to fight the feds. Then you got to fight them. I don't want anybody falling victim to these, like, the fallacies of, like, these people are coming to help you. You know what I'm saying? It's better to just dip out than, because. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. You're going deep. I feel you.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen.
They want us to give up, man. They want us to get to the point like, man, fuck it. Ain't nothing we can do. Everything's hopeless.
Yeah. Get on the truck.
Let me bow down in front of you. Just please let me at least eat some food. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they want, man. They don't want us to stand strong. They hate the rebellious. You don't think that? Imagine if the politicians and shit watched us on our live stream. They would hate us. They would hate us. They come
and get us. They come and get us and everybody in the chat.
Yeah. And they probably got people watching. They probably got people watching all these prepper channels and homestead channels and off-grid channels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they hate us, man. They hate us.
I know. Yeah.
But this is a way we can fight, man. When I get up on these live streams, I feel like I'm fighting the government. I'm fighting the crooked ass government. Not the government that actually wants to help people, if there is any, but the crooked government, man. When I speak about things, man, I'm trying to fight. I'm fighting for the trailer parks, man, the ghetto, the middle class that lost everything. Even the people that got money, but they're down to earth and they care about people, and they just don't want to get in front of a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like this is my fight, man. I may not be throwing hands, I may not be shooting bullets, but I'm fighting in my own way. The only way I know how, man. I'm speaking, I'm talking, and I'm trying to spread the fucking word that shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, Trout. I do. Truly. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Hey, man, Rick Ross told the hood he's building bunkers.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. That's a mess.
It's all downhill from here, man.
It is, bro. It is. We're gonna be rolling with it, though. We're gonna be rolling. We're gonna give them hell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna be ready. I think we will be.
Had to hit the quietest joint for a minute. You know what I mean? I know you can't hear it and shit.
Oh yeah.
I hit the quietest joint. Nah, you good. You good. I turned it off.
All right. Yeah, man. We're gonna give them hell. Keep prepping, fam. Freedom
Man,
seeds.
there was just some normal shit that I wanted to talk about, man. Just to holler at everybody, but I can't remember what the fuck it was, man. It was like, you know, when we get towards the end of the live, man, we just chop it up and
like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That wasn't it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Nah, wasn't that,
All right,
man?
that
It
wasn't
wasn't
it. All right, I tried. Give it a second. It's gonna
Appreciate you, Patriot. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Same here, brother. We're gonna give them hell. That needs to be a motto. Bro, that needs to be a motto. We're gonna give them hell.
Yeah. They gonna be sick of me, man. They gonna be sick of me. One of these days, somebody gonna hear my shit or hear your shit and be like, y'all gotta hear these motherfuckers. And then all of a sudden, there's gonna be an influx of people, and people are gonna start waking up, man. They're gonna start listening. And they're gonna be like, damn, man, these motherfuckers on some different shit. Damn, I didn't know that was going on. Damn, is that real? Is that real? Let me go research and look. Damn, they were telling the truth. I didn't know that shit was going on.
Bro, we ain't lying.
I shared 2 videos, and I had a couple folks comment, man, I had no idea of that. Thanks for sharing that, tribe.
That's
Man,
it.
that's the shit right there. That's
it.
when, you know what I mean? Sharing information, man, real shit. Or I guess it's real shit, because when it comes down to it, it's all a book, it's all a screen, it's all something somebody else said or somebody, you know what I mean? So the only thing we can do is pick what to believe in, and pick what not to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all we can do, man. Is
Logic.
Because Operation Confusion is in full effect, Jack.
That's
You know, for anybody new that wasn't with me when I first started my channel over 3 years ago, me, Niecy, and my kids, we all did a video, and it was called damn it, man, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a skit. And it was all about the different operations that the government was doing, and I had it in there where, you know, it was fake. But like I had a whole new 2020 come upon us and different things and shit. And it stayed up for like 11 months, man. And in it, I had called the enemy WEP. And then it was like after that when I really started hearing about WEF.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, for real. And also I had Operation Confusion in there. I talked about how they got to divide us, you know, for this and that and the different operations. And it seems like that's, man, a lot of it is like, I wish that video would have been allowed to stay up, man, because people would have been able to go back 3 years ago, and some of the shit that was in that video was like damn near a vision. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
It was deep. It was deep. I had my kids up in that motherfucker, man. I had my kids do little acting bits in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I had my son in that motherfucker. I had my stepdaughters in that joker. And they did good too, man. They did so good. And the bad thing about it is I didn't get to save the video, so it's gone forever, man. And it was the only video where I mean, we spent all day making that thing together. You know what I mean? But it had some shit in it that is ended up happening, and I'm like, holy shit, man! It was like visionary shit.
Yeah, you was on it.
I think it was called the depopulation or some shit like that, man. I don't know. Some of y'all might remember it.
Yeah, that definitely ain't gonna stay up.
It stayed up for damn near a year though.
Really?
Yep. And then that was my first strike. But they didn't give me a strike. It was a warning strike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Hey, so what you think is gonna happen, bro? Last live when we're in it, we're talking about retaliations. You think Iran? You think they're feeling a certain kind of way? You think they might not really?
Nah, because it seems like they're just doing the same old shit over there, man.
I got you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that our government is just pushing shit in front of our face, like the border shit and the Taylor Swift shit and all that shit, to keep our minds off of what they're doing over there.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They don't want us to even think about that stuff over there, man, because they want to do what they do without us knowing. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
When they want us worrying about that shit over there, they'll put it all in front of our face nonstop, and it'll be pushed in front of our face. Everything you get from MSM and CNN, Fox, MSNBC, that is shit that they want us to focus on.
Right.
So we don't focus on the other shit. We all know that. It's distraction, agenda, propaganda. But we do. But I think Tucker Carlson just might be stepping outside the box, man.
We're gonna see.
I want to see this fucking interview with Putin, man.
It might break the internet.
I think he will. It should be interesting as shit, and I hope he just puts it out. I hope he don't do this thing where here's 10 minutes of it and here's another 10. I hope because it's too serious to use it as some fucking content type bullshit. Like, that's a very serious interview that the world should see. I want to see where Putin's head's at. I want to see what he says, man. You know?
Hey, somebody in the chat earlier said they're already saying that he's a traitor for doing this.
I kind of figured that some people might think that way. You know what I mean? But how are you a traitor by just interviewing? What are you supposed to do, man? If we have enemies, are we not supposed to? We got to interact with them. It's either drop bombs or talk. I think talking is a lot better than dropping bombs. So what I feel about it is Tucker Carlson's taking one for the team and actually going and having a conversation instead of nuclear bombs bursting everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how is he a traitor to just interview? I mean, I would love as an American to hear what all of our enemies are thinking.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I say we interview all of them.
Hey, I'm gonna be watching.
And I know they're not going to tell the whole truth. I know they're not going. You know what I mean?
XKGB.
And that's something that we got to deal with. You think for yourself. Take what you want, and don't fall for the okie doke. I mean,
yes.
But I can't wait, man. I want to see that shit.
Me too. Now we're talking about it. Me too. Yeah, I can't wait either. What do you think he's gonna say? You think he might be like
right native? No doubt.
Hey, what do you think he's gonna say? We didn't have these issues with Trump. We don't have to fight. Da 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 da. Hey man, I can't. Yeah, we're gonna see.
I think Putin is gonna definitely push the right wing agenda.
Okay.
I think he's going to completely hate on the left in his own way. He's going to try to talk intelligent, and he's going to speak about things. I think that he is going to.
Yeah.
And I think the left is going to love that shit. Because if Putin's talking good about the right and good about Trump, that helps the left. Because Americans are already conditioned to hate fucking Putin and the Russians. Here's the enemy. Oh yeah, well we definitely don't want Trump in there if he's buddy with Putin.
Bro, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? It is so fucking crazy, man. But in all honesty, we got to start thinking about: do we want somebody in office that will be able to deal with our enemies?
Yeah.
And try to grow relationships in a different way other than fucking World War III.
Yeah, I know.
Because right now, the people that are in charge of our country are walking straight into World War III with every fucking step they take. And Civil War.
Yep.
We have an administration and powers in our government right now. It seems like the only thing they want is Civil War and World War III.
Seriously?
They don't give a fuck about nothing else. And they want us to be poor. Poor as shit, not being able to afford shit. We need to get that the fuck out of there. I mean, how many times have you had an enemy and then once you talk a little bit and get to know the person, you build a rapport with somebody, and then they're not so much your enemy. You still may not like them as much, but at least you're not ready to throw blows every time you see them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. We need to repair the relationships we have, because a lot of our relationships are built on crookedness, and but like our relationship with Ukraine, that shit is corrupt.
Yeah.
That's over some corrupt shit. We need to repair these things, man. We need to repair these things, and we need to hold these other countries accountable. We can't just be we can't let a country be corrupt because they're our friend. If they're our friend, we need to hold them accountable for being corrupt and say, hey, look, we're not if you want to be America's friend, then stop the corruption.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time as fixing our own corruption and building relationships with our enemies. You got to keep your enemies close, man. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
But the military complex don't want that.
Yeah, they don't.
They want to make money. They want to blow shit up. Mm-hmm. And that's just the way it is, man. We got to start thinking about things differently, man. We need somebody in office who's going to think about things different. And we can't just jump to judge a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, God, we got to hate Trump because he had a phone call with Putin. No, that's a good thing. A phone call is better than dropping bombs.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Prepping smiles and happy times.
Oh,
smiles
shit.
and
Well,
laughter.
I didn't even realize we were over 2 hours, man.
Oh, yeah?
We just been going at it, man. Now I be running my mouth.
Bro, there's a lot going on.
We're gonna have to call this one though, because we 15 minutes overtime, man. We 15 minutes.
He said we got to call this one.
You know what I mean? Damn, man. I know y'all sick of me running my. Even the chats went down. We were like 150 strong. Now it's 120. Them motherfuckers like, all right, I had enough, tribe. You know what I'm saying? I heard your voice enough, brother.
They got the meat. Don't trust nobody except the man upstairs.
Capital Currency, what's going on, dog? What's up with you, man? Yeah, we both in the chat, ain't we?
Yeah, bro. That's where the good stuff is at in the chat. Appreciate you, Cherokee. Yeah, man.
I do too. Couch Cat, I enjoy these streams too. I'm right with you.
Yeah, I love it.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all, man. I thank y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying?
Native. Yeah.
Especially
Yo, what you got coming up, Tribe?
My brother. Wednesday. Hopefully it all goes through. Me and Native are going to do a kind of like an interview, but not really. We're going to hang with somebody who's really important in my life, really important in my wife's life. And me and Native have had a live stream with this person before too. So I'm not, if everything's all good, I'll be loading it up tomorrow for Wednesday night. Probably be around sometime around 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So we got that coming up. and that's something big. Plus, I've been putting a little work in, trying to get some videos so I can drop videos during the week and shit too, man. So we can keep this thing going, man. I might even do like some solo live streams. You know what I mean? Just if I feel like going live, just hop on and just holler at y'all, man. See what's up. Even if we only get 20 people in the chat, I'm cool with it. Right? It is what it is, man. I have a good time on these joints, man. I enjoy spending time with y'all. I really do. I love this shit, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, that's hopefully Wednesday, man. We'll have a really cool show, man. Some really deep thoughts. It'll be a different show, man. You won't see me. I'm gonna try not to smoke as much. I'm definitely not gonna try to. I'm gonna try to keep my cussing down to a very bare minimum. And I'll have my brother Native on with me, man. Y'all know how me and Native do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be killing it. But hopefully that goes through, which I think it will. We're at like 95%, so I'm really confident that that's gonna happen. So definitely Wednesday, man. If y'all ain't doing nothing, come check it at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is I think the time we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, just the Sunday shows and shit, man. What you got going on? You got anything coming up? You visiting any other channels, doing any other lives, anything like that?
Bro. I gotta find some time. Look, okay, tonight I'm gonna try to respond to some of the comments in my previous videos. Time. That's my problem, bro. Just time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know you on the crunch. I know you on the crunch, man.
Try to get out a video this week, something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate all y'all.
Yeah, and if something was to pop up, you know, we definitely will tap in, man. If something serious starts happening or something, we'll jump on this joint in a heartbeat.
For sure.
And we're still working on these Baofang gang, hashtag Baofang gang. Let's get it going. I see more and more of y'all getting them. Me and Nader, we working on it, man. You got to work on it. I know you working on it too anyway, right?
Y'all might need to do a live, though.
You got the books and shit. Yeah, I know. Man, I'm hoping we can have enough.
Oh, that'd be tight, bro.
I got Nisi on it and everything, man. I'm not a bookworm at all, man. So it's really hard for me to concentrate, man. Like, this is my problem, man. And it's always been this way. If I'm reading a book, I'll be reading every word, but I'll be thinking about something else. And I'll go through like 5 pages and then realize that I don't know anything that I just read for the past 5 pages because I'm thinking about something else.
Yep.
And it's hard to, unless I'm really interested, but trying to learn, which I am interested. I really want to know this shit. Yeah. But we really want to come up with this thing so we all got these frequencies and these codes to get in there so we can talk to each other if something goes down, man. We can build a big group of people throughout the entire United States, the Baofang gang, you know what I'm saying? That way if something seriously happens, man, we'll be able to get in touch with each other. If all else fails, Baofangs, baby. All day, every day. And then the more you learn about them, you can even set up, get out in your shed and have a system built up in your shed. My uncle, he had CB setups in his shed. He would talk with his friends. They lived 50 miles away. They had shit built up so much with amps and big tall antennas and shit, man. Like I grew up with CBs in the cars, man. Like I had 2 vans that had CBs in them. And I was always on them joints talking shit, man. I was the PG rider. You know what I'm saying?
PG rider.
Yes, sir. I was the PG rider, and then my uncle was Captain Freedom. And then then my mom married this dude, and his brother, which would have been my uncle by marriage, his CB name was Hangover. And
that's tight.
Yeah, that was tight. But listen to this, man. We were chilling one night, and we were all drunk as shit. We were over at my mom married a dude. He had 2 brothers. So we were in Hangover's van. He had like a $1,500 setup in his van. Okay. He had like $1,000 amp. Well, we were sitting outside these big apartment buildings, and I was talking shit. I was drunk. I was talking shit, man. I had people all pissed off trying to find where we were at and shit. And I blew up his CB so bad that his fucking amp started smoking. And $1,000 amp gone. Because I was drunk, just lighting that shit. But he didn't give a fuck. Loose. He didn't give a fuck, man, because he said he was getting a new one anyway back then. You know, this is back in the days. But man, yeah, we used to get busy on CBs, man. There are ways to communicate without a phone, without internet. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay on top of that. We're gonna have the Bayo Fang gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Press one. Y'all down with it? I know some of y'all are, because y'all done went out and got the Bayo Fangs. Man, I smile every time I see somebody say they got their Bayo Fangs, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna really do this damn thing, man. No bullshit. All right, man. I done ran my mouth enough. I know. I just keep on blah, 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 blah. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Are you good?
But if you don't have one, get one, because we're going to be coming, man. It takes a little time to learn this shit and get on top of it. I have trust in Nisi. I have trust in Just Josh. I have trust in Native for sure. But I don't have a whole lot of trust in myself. But I'm going to learn from y'all, and I'm going to take y'all's apps and shit, and I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to have Nisi babysitting me, trying to teach me. So we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Well, I put together for the Streamlabs, I put together an outro. Y'all have seen it before, but I did do an outro. So when we leave up out this joint, we got something, a little something for you. You know what I mean? But appreciate y'all being here. For real, no bullshit. Love y'all. Mods, thank you for holding it down. Man, really appreciate y'all. Y'all know I love y'all to death, every single one of y'all. You just appreciate it, man. Anything you want to say, Just Josh?
Hey, no, I want to copy what you're saying. Just piggyback on it. But seriously, fam, look, hey, when we do these lives, legit, we don't have anything written down. When we get on here, it's just to chop it up with you guys, and legitimately, y'all, we do appreciate you guys. It ain't just, it's different.
Yeah,
love y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. Much love, and we definitely see y'all Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Definitely see y'all Sunday. But look out for Wednesday night. I'll put it up tomorrow. If it's all straight, which I think it will be, I'll put it up. It'll be posted tomorrow. Make sure you get your reminders on there, your notifies. Hit that notify button so you don't miss it on Wednesday. It should be a great show. You know what I'm saying? I got a great guest coming on, man. He means a lot to me in this world, man. He means a hell of a lot to my wife. And we'll let you know all that shit when we do it, man. All right, y'all. I'm going to hit the outro, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Much love. Appreciate y'all.
Can you sense that storm coming? All downhill from here. Can you sense that storm coming? It's all downhill from here.
If we don't believe in ourselves, we ain't gonna make it.
I've been doing this since Y2K. This shit is getting real.
Tomorrow, everything could be gone.
They're turning up the volume on this thing right now.
That's why when shit hits the fan, there's gonna be a lot of dead motherfuckers.
Being mentally prepared.
Because when shit hits the fan, at least I'll have the mindset to maneuver.
I see the fight that is coming our way. We're in the mix, man.
Didn't we learn something from 2020? Haven't we learned what this government's doing? We're just gonna let them roll right back into whatever the fuck they wanna roll into and forget all the shit that we realized when 2020 hit, how we're all slaves for this goddamn system. We got gas prices done doubled. We got food prices doubled, tripled. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, man?
We are allowing the enemy to make moves in broad daylight, and we're basically saying it's okay. Sure, do it. There should have been protests and marches and everything that you could think of against 87,000 armed IRS agents. But that's the game that they're playing, man. That's what I'm saying. That is the game that they're
we live.
What they're doing.